Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim with your reading for November. It is, I have done breakthrough spreads for the signs thus far, and so you're next. You're next. Let's get a breakthrough spread for you. And I'm going to be shuffling and laying cards out for a little while. So if you want to skip to when the reading actually starts, then you can look in the top of the description box. I will put the time that it actually starts. Otherwise, if you stay with me, I will describe the spread. It's called a breakthrough pyramid spread, and it identifies what we need to have a breakthrough about for the month of November is the intention. So yeah, what we need to have a breakthrough about, what our challenge is. Then the top of the pyramid is going to be your breakthrough. All right, and then your strength at this time. Whoa, okay, wow. This one wants to come out, so it's got to come out. The resin card. When I see the resin card, not only do I see a pentacle about to emerge from a time of being like, when's it coming? When's it coming? It's like trapped. Or it is in a love situation, a carnation. It's frozen like an eternal love from a lifetime ago. Oh, so it means a lot. That resin card means a lot. It's like something is about to come out of this resin energy. But anyway, your outcome and then your advice spot. So we're going to keep that. All right. And I want to thank you for showing up, for liking the video if you do like it, and subscribing so that you can come on back and get your energy read. If you'd like to have a personal private reading, and thank you for the people who have gotten one. I really, really appreciate that. That's how I keep this channel going. And there's 3 different prices. It's a recorded reading. In the description box below, you can write me like a note and let me know what do you want to know about. And yeah, and then you get a private link. Just make sure that you add me to your contact list so that my email doesn't get put to your spam or sent to your spam. All the other cards here, back to the spread, are going to be upright except for the tarot. So the tarot is the only one that I'm going to take a reversal if it needs to be reversed for the message sake. That's just how I read tarot. Not everybody reads it like that. And I've even tried changing that, or not changing it, but doing it different in the beginning, and it didn't work out. Like, it really didn't work out. Like, the messages weren't they weren't right if I did it all upright. Okay, but these are like, this is the Kipper Deck. This one right here, the Siren song, is a blend of the Lenormand and the Kipper decks. So, you know, it's usually taken in the upright anyway, but doesn't have, that's all probably your preference, honestly. All preference. Let's do 2 for advice. All right, and then the 108 deck. And then the tarot, and then we'll be ready to start the reading. Like I said, it's going to take just a moment. Two for the breakthrough, please. Two for the advice. That's about to fall off. Oh well. Okay, and now the tarot part. The next group of readings that I'm going to do for all signs. Is my first time ever on this channel just doing a love reading for each sign. And so I'm kind of nervous about it, actually. When I started this channel, it's like I was really anti doing love readings. I was like, I don't want to know about that. So it's interesting that I'm actually going to attempt to do this, but I'm just feeling so lovey-dovey like the last few years that I think it should change around. All right, Scorpio. That's so funny. Somebody keeps putting, hey, good looking, what you got cooking in the comments. And now that song is going through my head. And so I just want to say, if you're watching like chicken wings tonight, and there was a piece of fruit beforehand. So, but the song is actually playing in my head. Hey, good looking. I love to cook. So, all right. Now, 6 minutes, 17 seconds, or 6 minutes, 16 seconds. Is the start of this. And so if you've clicked to this spot, then I wanted to say that resin came out, and that means that something, I feel like something is going to emerge that either you thought was not going to happen, or that felt like it was trapped, just not coming not coming to the surface, trapped in time. It can be like this eternal love. All right, so what do we have? Wow. I'm not going to hold my cards close. I'm going to show you. Sun. The sun. So there's something that is like lighting everything up. This is bliss. This is happiness. This is something that I feel like it's information. Wow. No, this is more than that. This is highly charged information from the divine, making all kinds of changes into your body and giving you like I don't know, and like enlightenment to some type of new experience coming your way. It might have to do with because this is what we want to have a breakthrough about. So it's about a new commitment, whether that be a marriage of a romance or business, because this one in particular is a general reading, so it can be talking about a business commitment. But whatever it is, like I say, it's divinely guided. Yeah, you're not going to miss that. It's divinely guided. And there is a brief illness period where either you're in an unhealthy situation right now, you could actually be fighting off illness, and oh my Lord, I'm sorry if that's the case. My heart's open to you. I hope you heal and get better very soon. So it can be that. It can be, as I said, the resin also reminds me of a big pentacle when I look at it. So it could be financial health and things like that, because it could be that you already know about what kind of new experience you're really looking for, just needing the finances to do it. It could be something like that too. But here we have the hot air balloon. Balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, don't resist, a new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, and feeling good. Oddly enough, I am picking up solar plexus chakra all the way to the root chakra of groundedness and your creativity that is actually going to be able to help you lift up into this hot air balloon energy. So it would just be Spirit's advice here to maybe go on YouTube, find a solar plexus Reiki clearer or balance, or just you doing things to figure out, what can I do to help that area. All right, the solar plexus, because look at it coming out. You have every ability to navigate these obstacles or challenges in your way. Also other people, because it can be that other people around you are petty, and it can be that these energies of competition are always trying to, maybe not even consciously, but I feel like a lot of people know what they're doing when they're trying trying to pull you off focus, distract you, or competing for the same thing in a way. These energies literally could be making you sick being around this group, if you're around this group. But I see that being navigated easily with it being in the reverse. All right. Yeah. Look at all this beautiful orangey colors. I love that. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of solar, we have a lot of something to do with creativity and money, honey. This is money. It is money, and it's a changing of seasons. But you see the 9 gold balls on there. I associate the number 9 with like 9 of Pentacle, a big financial increase, a changing of the season, and excuse me, and that could be a garnet. It could be a ruby too, but it kind of looks more like a garnet. So that color. Oh, wow. Guys, what is this about? What is this about? Courtship. Coming together. What did I tell you? And then here, well, you need to have a breakthrough about 3 to the 4. So the issue is, the challenge is getting to that next step, obviously. It's about getting to this next step so that you can have a changing in season. So that, and I don't know about you, but like autumn is one of my favorite seasons. I would say, well, I like them all. I find it, but if I had to choose a favorite, it would be summer and autumn. I like that period right at the end of summer into autumn, actually, where you can still go swimming, you can still sweat your guts out, but then you have a really nice cool night. I love that. So autumn, so getting this to ascend, and then look at this, high honors. So whoever this is really, or whoever the divine is challenging you to be open to coming together with, and it feels like something new. It really does, because this is like getting to know you, getting to know all about you. You know, like somebody really wants to get to know all about you. This doesn't just have to be romantic, though. It can be other people, especially if you're doing something. I feel like I'm picking up a vibe on a person that is doing these cool little things for investment and finance, like they're like a financial guru. Maybe you have a YouTube channel where you're like, I give tips on finances, or you do something that's really good. I don't know, people want to know, they want to pick your 9 gold balls. No, I'm just kidding. They want to pick your brain and figure out, like, how'd you do this? How'd you do this? Okay, there's something magnificent about that. There's a lot of respect coming, too, from this. And so, it's a few different things for different Scorpios here is what I'm getting. All right, curtain call. Listen, with this curtain call, with acclaim, fame, recognition, parade, celebrity, admiration, applause, show, appreciation, spotlight, focused attention, theater, act, performance, you're watching a movie, also comes with some people that are going to be looking at you all the time, always have something negative to say. That's the Page of Swords in the reverse. And it's because you're on the spotlight, or you're in the spotlight. That would be the only reason. So there's something about you doing, no matter what the situation, whether it's because you've attracted somebody that a lot of other people would like too. There's something about the negativity in the comments, not to listen to it, okay? Not to listen to it. You know, that's why the high honor came out. It's because no matter what's said or what you have to deal with, watch out. The challenge could be misleading information, people trying to direct you in different ways. Just know that all of these other things exist, and that right there is probably jealousy or envy is what I'm thinking. All right, what's your breakthrough? Oh my gosh, really? The fog? The fog? Well, that's interesting. They just showed me, they just showed me in my mind's eye a curtain on stage, and a bunch of fog coming in, like as this is part of this act. But your soul knows that the fog's supposed to be there. Oh my goodness. Because there's something about not seeing everything exactly clear at this point, because they want you to keep on improving and working on yourself without getting distracted by what's coming when the fog clears. Pardon me, guys. By what's coming when the fog clears. All right. So I don't know, but that's what that's your breakthrough. That's your breakthrough. Goodness. Okay. And the Five of Pentacles. Oh, you don't see yourself getting out of that. So what? Wow. Okay. So you have all these good. You have major contrast coming in. You have major contrast coming in. And right now, part of your breakthrough is this acceptance, radical acceptance of whatever it is you're experiencing at this moment. Okay, so you don't see, that's very evident. You don't see that this hardship or situation that possibly we don't want to be in, more than likely, this can also be like a physical illness, or somebody's health. I mean, it's something like that, something real tangible. It's a hardship that you're going through. And the breakthrough here is that you really don't see that the fog is about to clear and that you're about to overcome this. You don't see how, or what you've been doing has been taking, like I said, there's a message about the fog being here during like a difficult time so that you don't quit working on yourself during this time. I'm picking up transition too, a time of transition. It's an interesting message for you. All right, gavel, conviction, decisions made, pay attention, offer accepted, legal matters. Okay, having to go through some legal matters or being judged or feeling like we're being judged. Now, that could also be due to jealousy or envy or being judged by other people. Could be that. You have the convertible, many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, choices, flexible, adaptable, potential, change, freedom, enjoyment, two-faced. Oh, two-faced, going with the wind. Oh, okay. There's also a situation here. I'm picking up on another situation of somebody that is being, they feel like whoever I'm picking up on feels like they're being ousted or like not accepted by the group that they had been hanging out with, like being treated like an outsider. It's some form of protection here. There's some form of protection because I think it goes along with that somebody's two-faced or somebody's not saying the best things here. Oh, okay. Remember your faith during this time, especially when there's fog, and especially when we're going through this period. You know, we're having to have a breakthrough regarding hardship and struggle. Don't forget your faith at this time. If you're needing, there's another breakthrough here with the stork. So keep your faith. Everything happens for a reason. I know that's like a redundant thing, but the reason people say that is so that you figure out what that reason is. You don't just sit on it like that. Okay, it is what it is. You don't just sit on it. You figure out what the reason is. You look for the opportunity. I mean, you just look for the opportunity. It feels like there's going to be an opportunity here for relocation. And the stork has to do with you elevating yourself. So you're really elevating yourself after a very difficult time. You're doing it in a fog or in a fog-like state. You're doing something in a fog. This can mean the birth of a new child, a new opportunity, a new business idea. It can mean a few things. And this is your pathway. Even though there's fog, there is a pathway here for you. For elevation, however the stork is for you. So elevation, rising above, there is a pathway. There is a pathway. And I know that is, that's an interesting message. Let me look at your strengths at this time. The Knight of Pentacles, upright. So success that you have, maybe you have a strength of being resilient and honorable to yourself. Like, I don't give up. I know that this success is slow but steady sometimes, but I'm not going to stop. So there's persistence, stable, grounded, and there's a new experience. For part of your strength is to be able to say, hey, I'm ready for the new experience right now. Could also be that part of your breakthrough with some people. I don't know why, but I'm picking up this Five of Pentacles as like a group for some people, and they're associated with this fog energy. And so your breakthrough would be to, if you want to dissipate the fog, it would be to actually get away from this group of people. I don't know. I'm not picking that up for everybody, but I am picking up that for some, there's some type of, they're not seeing things clearly, but this being around or an influence, something like that. So the new pearl, in the past, you have had to deal with situations or outcomes that, like when you tried or you thought something was going to work, that it didn't happen. It might have to do with whatever you were trying to build with somebody else. It could have to be linked exactly to a house. So the unlikely card, I will get another card about. Moon is interesting showing up, because not only is it sometimes linked to that illusions, confusions, but the moon in the Lenormand is fame, recognition. And so I don't know, but I feel like this card is saying that you're not giving your hopes up. You're staying, like, you're being very practical. Like, I'm not expecting this. So if something great happens, then yay. If it doesn't, like, I don't think you're expecting what is as big as it is of what's going to come. So I must get a clarifying card on this so I can figure out what else is that about. And then the house, your strength, is that you have a firm foundation. And again, you're reliable, you're honest, you're dependable. You know that success sometimes does take time. You know, tell me about unlikely. What do they say? What is that quote? An overnight success is likely to leave the same way it came in. Right? Three of Pentacles. So you see the value of cooperating and collaborating with people. However, it's coming out on the unlikely. So, and I got other people here. There's the moon. In reverse, the Four of Cups. Yeah. There's something revealed to you about what you're dissatisfied with the group or the current environment. What you're not wanting, like, is unlikely for you to stay in this type of environment or to want to work with these people. I think that that's what it's saying with that. Something revealed to you about what you really want, maybe what type of relationship or commitment you want. Because the Four of Cups here is when we're looking at what's in front of us and we're like, either you don't resonate with these people anymore. Maybe at one time you did, but you don't. I feel like you just don't now. We have that money. Gold is popping up as your outcome. Gold is number 79 in atomic number 79, and it is the most valuable metal. It's called a noble metal. It's really not affected by the thing. Look, I think that what this is saying is that you are about to strike gold, right? You look at these huge, looking like pentacles. You're about to strike gold. And if you are the gold, then like gold, you don't get tarnished by the things and the elements and the people around you. They don't affect you because you're the noble metal. And I really feel like I'm talking to a group of Scorpios that are in a situation or at a workplace or in a commitment currently that is, yes, it's very unhealthy for you. It's something that you're going to get out of or move away from or rise above or transcend. But that you haven't really been, like, these, whatever energy this is, it's not affected you. Mainly oxygen and hydrogen. It doesn't mess with gold. Like, so I feel like nothing messes with you. even if they try, even if they throw words at you, jealousy, envy, yeah, I just don't, you're the noble metal, and there's definitely pinnacle and things like that. You should be expecting it. You should be expecting it, and they're probably saying that because of the fog card being here. The Two of Wands in the reverse, the Shooting Star, and the Odyssey. So expect that you're going to be going on a trip here, and it feels like the divine is saying this is the next journey in your life. This pathway is a journey away from your breakthrough regarding struggle, financial hardship, feeling like we don't belong or like we're not accepted. Like there's a pathway where you're meant to be loved, appreciated, and there's a lot. Like if you look at these butterflies all throughout the path, like they're all changing. They're growing still as they get closer to this light. So it's like, I feel like this is saying that you are possibly in a situation where you're around others, where you're the freaking butterfly and everybody else is mushy caterpillar, and it's just really hard for you to be around them. Like, because they can see you get better. They see you going towards this light, but that's not what they need. This pathway is not what they're ready for yet, but you are. That's what I'm getting. And so you should expect this journey. It will be necessary for you to clear your mind. Clear your mind of any kind of plans or expectations that you had. That's what I'm getting with both of these, is clear your mind about how it's going to look, because Spirit is saying it's going to look bigger and better than really you even knew or than you even thought. Okay, so because of the Shooting Star, quick action, wish granted, rare, falling, a moment in time, luck, dynamic, incandescent, dazzled, enterprising, brilliant. And so if we're also having issues with focus, then there's, or procrastination, to step away, step aside, make it a priority to figure out how to calm your mind and to detach from all the planning or something like that. Okay, because you have so much coming in. What's your advice? Sulfur, move these people out of your life. And if it's talking about a toxin or something like that, move that up and out of your bloodstream. It can be literal with the sulfur that you need healing, and it's going to be that you need to move things up and out of your life to get it. But that's the advice, is the sulfur card. Yep, healing. Your angels are here to help you do this. They are going to help you heal and bring back balance and find situations in your life that have perfect chemistry, because they're on the divine pathway, and that you are now that butterfly that is completely aligned for it. And yes, there is a breakthrough through the fog. Okay. Crystal ball, intuition, premonition, seeing clearly. This is also your sign associated with this card. Seeing clearly, discernment, perception. So you're also, as you move things up and out, I feel like your wise discernment, which is a gift from God, is helping you see through a foggy situation. So sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, future, gut reaction, and an inner knowing. Yeah, something about community may be changing here, but listen, roundabout says perfect timing, a new direction, and hey, keep it moving. Keep it moving. The cat, you do have an ally. Now, maybe you have a sweet little feline that's on the other side that's saying, I'm still by your side. Oh, I'm still by your side. Maybe it's a fish. Because they have the change card. You have new allies, or you have a spirit guide that is leading you to people who are going to be allies, loyal. They are associated, these either new friends or pets are associated with this change that you're going towards. With the fish and the water here, it can be an actual move, but it's someone that needs more access, more wealth resources, bigger, better things, change. And you could expect a message soon too. Message of concern is popping out. It's a good concern though. I feel like it's going to be a good concern. So So that's what I've got for you, Scorpios. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let's get a angel number for you and wrap it up. Pay attention to the signs. You're being guided here about with signs with your angels. Up and out. Up and out. 16, and interesting, your reading started at 6:16. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths, and you have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker, your angels ask you share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive. There's your new partnerships and relationships coming in. 222, I am balanced. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you're nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. I am balanced. Master number 44, your angels are encouraging you to continue with your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. And 66, your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You're encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you're manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. Sending you love and light. Bye.